What is up, everybody? I'm out here this evening. We got a core support and a front fender right here that's been sitting there waiting patiently, and I think the time has come. Looks like I'm going to get to work on the truck again tomorrow, so I'm going to kind of get it unboxed and lay it out, kind of see what all we got in there, and get a game plan for tomorrow, because I think I'm going to try to throw the front end on this thing at least as much as I can. I know in the last video we said we was going to roll it out, get Brooks's in here, but I kind of hate to roll it out without the hood and stuff on it, because then I have to put tarps over it and all that, and I'm hoping maybe one more day of working on it will keep me from having to do that. So I know y'all hear them goats probably. Every time I walk out here they think it's time to eat. But anyway, we're going to unbox that stuff, kind of see what we got, get a game plan. I got one new fender, so I know I got to rob a hood hinge and stuff like that off the old fender, and I'm pretty sure I still got to get all the hood latch stuff and all that off the old core support. So we're going to start lining some things up and get ready for tomorrow. Also, me and Brooks has been kicking around the idea of getting some t-shirts and some hats made. Maybe some of y'all would be interested in buying some of that to help support us a little bit. We kind of whipped up some designs last night. I think they're pretty dang cool, so hopefully before long we'll be throwing something at you on that. And if you wonder where Brooks is at, he's probably at the gym, because all he's trying to do is grow biceps and a beard, I reckon. But anyways, y'all hang in there. We're going to lay it out, kind of see what we got. All right, we got everything opened up, and the fender looks good. The core support, I think, has been on every corner it's made out of. It's just a little bit frustrating, but I've had it too long now, I'm sure, to do anything about it other than fix it, because it honestly was packaged very good. I had no concerns with it being messed up at all, but it's definitely dinged up. I'll flip the camera around here and let you see what I got. Alright, we got a little dent in spot here. Dented in right there. Let's see, dented right here. It's pushed in. Let's see, gotta flip it over to see the rest. A couple of them little tabs is bent, but that ain't no real big deal at all. Like these little tabs here. But get it to focus. Got a few bent spots like that, which isn't terrible. This one's bent. This spot right here is also bent pretty bad. I'll get on there and fix that one. All in all, it ain't perfect, but I guess it'll be alright. We'll fix it. That one right there we got to straighten up. But could be worse. It's definitely still usable. There's only probably one of them that I'm a little bit worried about how it's going to come out. But we'll see. We'll do what we got to do. The fender looks good though, and the core support mounts that came with it, I'll show you them real quick. They look good. They fit in there really nice. Fall right in. So got them ready. But I'm gonna get to straightening out this stuff here and go get the old core support and start pulling some parts off of it to get on this new one. Good morning. We're gonna get started today. Pulling some things off this core support that we're gonna have to reuse, like the hood latch and the bracing and stuff like that. And we're gonna get it scuffed up, get a fresh coat of paint on it so it kind of looks good. I did notice I gotta buy some headlight brackets. They're broke, so ain't really no need to put them on a new one. So we have to get them ordered before we can throw the headlights in it. But anyway, we're going to be cleaning up some bolts and getting some fresh paint on this stuff. Try to get the core support put together and go from there. All right, we got some parts sanded down and got a fresh coat of primer and paint on them. And we come in the shop here. We got our new fender scuffed. Got to go get some more primer, but we just hit it with a little Scotch-Brite, just knocked the sheen off, blowed it off with the air hose, and we'll clean it up real good and shoot it. Got the core support side on there, got one fender on, and of course it's been so long I can't find all my hardware. So we got a few bolts on it, and we're just gonna line it up. And I don't know if I'll have time today. Probably gonna run out of time to get the other fender painted and hung up there. So I don't know, we'll see. I got to run to town, and we got a pretty busy day today once I pick the kids up from school. So anyway, might be tomorrow before I find some time to get it hung up there. Goal is to at least get it in primer this evening, and it might stay in primer because I mean, color matching it's not going to be an option right now. Painting it is going to be down the road, so I may just you know, get some decent primer and shoot it with that and let it ride for right now. But anyway, we're making some progress. We're getting there. Y'all hang in there. We'll see what we get done. What's up, y'all? I got out here today working in the yard a little bit and realized I forgot to shoot an ending to my video yesterday after I got done working on the truck. So I figured I'd walk out here and give you a little rundown of what we got accomplished and let you take a look at it. So we got the passenger side fender, core support, driver side fender. We got it put on. This is, of course, the new fender. And as you've seen, we scuffed it down with a piece of red Scotch-Brite. And I shot it with some primer, but unfortunately I ran out, so I got to go get another can and finish it up. But all in all, not terrible. One thing I did notice is one of the reasons I had to buy this fender, it had a new fender on it, but it had never had nothing done to it, so it rusted really badly. So as cheap as a fender is, it was easier just to put a new fender on it than sand that thing down. And it had a little front end damage on it right here is the reason I bought the core support. Down here on this lower edge it was kind of crinkled in. But in saying that, I'm no body man, but it must have something pushed back a little bit because the door used to bind on the old fender, and I got it pulled as far forward as I can get it, but like I say, something might be tweaked just a tad somewhere. But I did open the door, and it doesn't catch and pop like it did on the old fender. So it kind of is what it is. I mean, like, you know, y'all have heard us say we're not trying to build a show truck or anything. We're just trying to build something to have fun with. So it's going to be fine. I got everything still loosely bolted till Brooks can get out here and help me set the hood on. And we'll kind of line it all up and tighten her down, and it's going to be just fine. So anyway, that's what we got done. We'll probably come back one more time and show you everything with the hood on it. Like I mentioned before, I got to buy some headlight assembly deals, a little plastic piece that the headlight bolts to. I got to buy some of those, so that'll be later. We'll get that and get the grill on it and all that kind of thing down the road. You know, we're just trying to keep the water out of it if it was to rain. So, anyways, we're making progress. Another day working on it. It's a little bit of progress. All right, I was walking out the shop, and I was passing the old core support, so I figured I'd take a second to show you the little bit of damage that was on it and why we replaced it. And it doesn't look terrible, but like I say, it must got something tweaked just a tad on some mounting spots or something for that door to be tight, but I'll spin you around here. That's about all it is to it. I know the sun's kind of terrible right now, but Just got a little bit of a kink in it right there, right through this area. And right there at that mountain hole, got it kinked a little bit. It really didn't look bad, but like I say, it's got something off, but it'll be just fine. Be fine. We're not gonna worry with it.
Last video you seen, we were getting the C-notch on the Unc's truck, got the bed back on, everything like that. You know, this video we're back here, okay? Boom. Starting to work on things. He did a couple things today. I'll let him. He didn't do a lot, but he was out here for a little bit with Payson.
Yeah, I did video because I had Payson out here talking 90 miles an hour. So, but what I got done today is we went and bought some header bolts the other day and got them swapped out. Got all new header bolts in it, and a relay for the fuel pump. I think I've got this thing wired right. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't know. Because the Haltech's got an auxiliary 25 wire that you can use to send power to anything that's 25 amps or less. So I got a relay, wired it to that, and ran a ground and 12 volt to it, and put the battery, the fuel pump on the other side. So we'll see if that's right. One thing we got to do once we get into the Haltech stuff here in a little bit is figure out how to make that auxiliary 25 fire the fuel pump. I know it can. We got to figure it out when we get in there. But I got to throw this in the exhaust.
Plugs and wire.
Plug her in.
Yeah, plugs and wires.
Like I've said in past videos, I know it ain't going to run great. We just want to hear it run.
Just a little bit.
And I was looking today, a lot of these wires that we left in here from the factory harness, I'm pretty sure can get gone. I think a lot of those are if you do like a stock harness kind of deal. So I think we're going to be able to clean up a good bit of stuff that still is kind of junky. But I got to throw some plugs and wires on it. Throw this on, plug it in. Hook the battery up. I think that's about it.
Well, obviously, we'll get back if we know when we start doing that, but we're not.
If we don't fail. If we do fail,
Yeah.
we'll probably let you know anyway.
Oh, it's gonna be in the video.
No.
But yeah, we'll get back when we start. We're gonna go ahead and get all these things thrown in there, and the plugs, wires. Get that. This right here. No, wrong thing. Looks about the same. Wait, no. Yeah, wrong thing. I don't know where that piece went. He's got it in his hand. Okay, but we're gonna do all that, and then we'll get back with you. Well, we got everything hooked up there. Now we're trying to get this Haltech set up. We're going through and selecting all of our stuff.
On the setup wizard.
On the setup wizard. It did take a minute to figure out because I was connected to this thing, so I shouldn't need the Wi-Fi. Kept asking me for Wi-Fi, so I finally just went ahead and clicked disable Wi-Fi, and it just let me click next. And now I'm doing. What the heck?
What are you doing over there, bud?
God, I just crap myself. But now we're just going through and selecting our vehicle and stuff. So.
Stop truck cam.
Alrighty, we got everything filled out, so we're gonna click complete, and golly, no, okay, well.
We ain't got a freaking clue.
God. Alright, we'll get back in a second. Alright, we're back. This is as soon as I ended the last one, but like, this thing's pretty freaking cool. This is right now, 11 point, and it's fluctuating like as we sit here. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I probably should have charged that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I didn't think we were gonna get the opportunity to.
Like, look at that right there changing too. Like, this is
Yeah,
freaking cool. I feel like a mad scientist right now. Heck yeah. It's a lot of stuff though. Like, holy crap.
Yep. So, all we gotta do now is start it, right?
We're doing a little thing, and golly, what it says. Let's see. All right.
We scared. Because if y'all don't know, well, you do know the battery's a little bit weak. Probably definitely should have charged it. And also, the steering column's a piece of junk in this thing, so we got the key right here.
All right, hold on. Let's get a video set up out there too. I want
Okay. That way we can see the fire.
Yep. No. All right. You know. Alrighty. We're in here. All right, let's see.
All right, here we go. Nothing. I hope it's got enough battery. Should be cranking. It ain't doing nothing.
Keys on?
This is the key.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting.
This has worked every time we've spun it over.
Every single time.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh! It won't cut off. It won't cut off.
I'd say she's got a vacuum leak somewhere we ain't found.
That thing is loud.
We gotta get a column in so we can have a good key.
Yes, that thing was on. It was not good. Oh, brother, give me a fist bump. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was freaking great. Did that thing cranked up?
There's one right there. There's a vacuum leak right there.
Right there.
We'll look it over. Hey.
Dude, when that thing cranked up, I know I know in the video, oh God, if I fell out of the seat, dude. He honestly probably
busted off,
it was nothing and all of a sudden, BAH! Dude, I'm telling you, he jumped. I probably jumped too, so the video probably not this, but dude, he jumped big. I was looking over, that thing crunk up. Dude, his head almost hit the top of the ceiling, eh?
That's busting off. Right there.
Dude, oh my gosh. This is the best video we've ever made the whole freaking time. Forget everything else. This is the best video right here. This is finally, dude. This is like freaking how long? Freaking 8 months.
Yeah, probably so.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to bed tonight.
It runs.
Dude, let's freaking go.
It runs.
I'm ready to do a burnout in this thing, boy.
Now we can clean it up, make it look nice. You know, and like I say, go over it, figure out.
That thing sounds like a real race car with them headers, boy.
Well, it's open headers.
Hey, we're leaving it.
I'd like to hear it idle about 800 RPM, see what it sounds like.
That thing was out about 3,000, it sounded like.
2200 is what the computer said.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I know it's that piece of crap column in there, but I don't know why it didn't cut off when I pushed it back. Because, I mean, that usually kills everything. I was not expecting that not to work.
Hey.
All I know is I cut it off and it didn't cut
Oh,
off.
I know that thing was trying to run. Don't put it in gear. Oh, man. Because it wasn't in park.
Well, we ain't got the converter hooked up or a drive shaft in it.
I know. That was a joke.
I'm honestly surprised it cranked with that battery. It was pretty weak.
Did you give it gas? Is that what you
Yeah,
did?
that's when it finally
Dude,
cranked.
I seen you slide the seat up like that's how he's trying to reach the pedals.
What's that?
Ah!
Well, I got to slide the seat up.
I mean, you about threw me out of the truck sliding up so much.
I had to pat it one time. Hey,
Dude.
that made her come alive.
It did. I thought somebody was out here spraying starter fluid in it or something. That thing smoking it, isn't it?
You can smell the new off the headers.
Yeah. God. That made my night right there, dude. I ain't going to sleep for another hour probably, for real. It's about 10 o'clock.
I bet the wife's awake because the bedroom
Oh,
window's right there.
Patience in the bedroom. Wada, wada, wada. Patience in there talking about my truck. Oh my God. Patience got to hear this thing, huh?
It's going to scare the piss out of him.
Oh, I don't know. He liked that at the racetrack?
Nah, he ain't like that's too loud up in this little building.
Oh, he going to have to send that
He
in
ain't
the
gonna like
back.
that.
He might start clapping. He might come in here and hit the gas one time. That thing was loud, dude.
Hey, look here. I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all heard it. It ain't running perfect by no means, but it did crank up and run. And I gotta say that's a testament to this Haltech stuff, because there ain't nobody that knows less about wiring an LS motor than me, and I'm the first one to admit that. This is 100% new to us. Everything I've ever had has a distributor and a carburetor. So for us to be able to do this on the very first try kind of says a lot, I think.
And I'm telling, when I say we were winging it just now on the Haltech computer stuff,
Yeah, every button we clicked, we didn't know what we were doing.
that's what I was on every button. I mean,
And we may have to go back and address some of that. That could be some of our issue right here, but we're definitely sucking air there, so that's definitely a vacuum leak. And that's 99% chance why it was idled so high, because it was getting way more air than fuel. So anywho's, it's all good. Goal achieved for today.
definitely, dude. And one thing we got to figure out why is like when he said we're going to go back in there and find some and change some stuff is the throttle body, because right now
Yeah,
it was a wire one. It didn't give us enough. We looked up the one that we have. What is it? Motion Raceworks.
Yeah.
What is it?
So they don't have an option for a drive-by cable 92 millimeter in the setup wizard.
It might, but we just couldn't figure out.
It was
how to
not on the
find it.
list.
Yeah.
So we hit custom, thinking it was going to let us input drive-by cable 92 millimeter. That did not happen, and we kind of thought maybe it would be down the road. Well, then it got to the spot where it said to calibrate the throttle body, but it was a drive-by wire. So then we had a real big hiccup on trying to figure out how to get back to change that option.
Yeah.
And we truly don't know what the heck we done or how we ended up where we ended up. But somehow we ended up with a drive-by cable throttle body.
So we calibrated it, and then
And it never told us, it never gave us an option to put a size. So we're going to have to look into that.
But
Other than that,
this was on the agenda tonight. Get it running, seeing like definitely a big step, and we can clean.
and to tell you how close we were, we honestly probably worked on this thing combined maybe an hour and a half to get to where we're at. Some things was a little slow, with the whole setting it up on the computer and stuff. But actual work, I mean, we were close.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you're wondering why Brooks' truck ain't in here, it's because I knew that we were close to cranking this thing, and it's just hard to push one in the yard when you're that close to.
Oh, I don't care. My truck can sit there for another month if this is how it's going. Like this thing is getting close.
We're close.
Yes, I love that. We're working
We're
on this thing
close.
so
I mean,
long.
in reality, I got to get a drive shaft. We got to bolt the converter up, clean up this wiring. Got to find a steering column. If anybody that watches these videos that I haven't already asked personally, I need a steering column for this thing. It's a 1990 1500. I can't find. I just knew for a fact I was gonna be able to go to like I Did It or something and buy one that just bolts right in, no fabrication, no. The wiring and everything would plug right up, and that has not been the case. So, if anybody knows of one, and then two, I guess if beggars can be choosers, I would want it to not have the shifter on the column because we got the shifter in the floor now. But anyway, or if you have an idea on what option we could have, the only reason I don't want to put like a racing style column in is because then I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my blinkers, and I don't know. I don't want no tractor looking handle on it. I just don't think that's going to fit this build. If it was a rat rod, yes, but what I'm going for, I don't know. But anyway, we got to figure out something soon because that's really kind of holding us up. That's actually holding us up from moving around the yard because the column has gotten so bad just from moving around the yard that it really does not steer the truck anymore.
Yeah. So if we wanted to put mine in here, we couldn't anyway, so we couldn't miss out away.
Well, we would just roll it straight back and drive yours in here.
Yeah, but still, then it would be straight against the house. It would be in a bad spot.
It would be in a bad spot. So the column's pretty important. It's pretty high up on
Probably
the
right there
list.
too. Vacuum right there too.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's the end of a hose
It
or
is.
whatever.
So yeah, we got a little looking around to do. We'll figure it out. Trust us, we'll get it figured out. We can't do stuff as fast as some people, but we'll get it done.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fine.
Definitely. But that ain't gonna end this video, right? It wouldn't be a long video.
I feel like I got a couple videos. Yeah,
No, we got 7 minutes right here.
I got
This is a freaking we
we got a couple minutes on my phone from the outside. But I got a couple videos too from last time I worked on it that we didn't put in the last one.
Oh, yeah.
So, anywho's, man. I do want to give a shout out to a buddy of mine from work, Matt Grice. He hooked us up with these plug wires and a new set of plugs for this thing, and he definitely didn't have to do that, man. But that was very cool, and we definitely appreciate that. Appreciate all the support. Thank y'all for watching. Like all the time, you know, give us a like, subscribe, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. We mentioned a couple videos back about getting some t-shirts done. We're in the works with that. We're pretty dang excited about it. And hopefully in the next video or two we can share a little bit on that. And I'm trying to figure out how to get it where y'all can order them. Of course, we know how to do it through Facebook and stuff, but you know, anyone that might watch it that doesn't have us on Facebook or know us personally, we got to figure out how to figure out something on how y'all can order some, because I think they're going to be cool enough that people would want them. So anyway, y'all look forward to that, and we're probably going to shut the lights off and go inside and make sure the wife ain't too mad.
Get ready for work in the morning.
Yeah, somebody. I'm on daddy duty.
This is right here ain't worked all week long.
I've been on daddy duty, but that's worse than work some days. That's pretty. They need breaks right there.
It's been raining, so I ain't been doing a lot of work either.
There you go.
Been sitting inside watching movies.
Truth be told.
What's the day I do work?
Well, that's good. They'll get it out of you.
Alrighty. We'll get back with y'all on the next one. Hey, you don't know what it's gonna be. We don't even know what it's gonna be, but hey, that what I do was exciting. So next one might be just as exciting.
Yeah. Can't never tell.
Cause it's gonna be hard to keep it not cranked now. You gonna want to crank it up in a couple of days.
No, we got some looking around to do. We'll get it figured out.
Once we look around, we gotta make sure we're doing right. We gotta make sure we look right.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get busted off again soon. So
I might have to throw some exhaust on it. It's freaking loud.
I love it. Hey, anyways,
appreciate y'all.
Hey, remember how last night it wouldn't turn off when we turned the key off or whatever, or you know, let loose of it with the pliers? We realized why, and it's actually right. It's not messed up.
Yeah, it didn't have nothing to do with the key switch, because it was almost 11 o'clock and we was tired. But I had ran this temporary 12-volt switch wire and just hooked it to the battery with a pair of vice grips. And that was our key, 12 volt. So when I undone that, that was just like cutting the key off. So all that's good. And I just haven't ran that permanently because of the whole steering column thing we got going on. So once I sort that out, we'll run the regular 12-volt switch over there. And then I cranked it up one more time, or two more times actually today, and I just tried to rig up something and put this piece of hose to those two ports we found that was open. Just trying to, I don't know, just trying. It didn't help. So what I think we got to do is, I'm pretty sure we mentioned it, but when we was doing our throttle body setup, we definitely never got the input that it was a 92 millimeter drive-by cable. So I think it thinks it's a 75 millimeter. So we're gonna do some digging and try to figure that out, because that could be a lot of our issue right there. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. I feel like there was one other thing I wanted to clear up too, but I can't remember. Anywho's.
Well, anyway.
That's that.